Hello, everybody. It's Dana Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick, here for another Think Tank Thursday. And as you can see, I have a fabulous friend, Miss Janey, here.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so welcome in, everybody. I see folks are starting to come in. Make sure that you say hello in the chat. Let us know you're here. And we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? So, for those who have never been on one of my Think Tank Thursday before, this is how it works. It's a very interactive live stream, okay? So, we are going to be designing projects together. Miss Janey will design her own project, and I will design a project, and you guys will get options to help us decide what things we're going to do as we go along, okay? So before we get started on that, I'm going to give Miss Janey just a moment to tell us a little bit about herself. Miss
Thank
Janey?
you. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. Thanks for letting me join you tonight, Dana.
Yeah.
I'm in from Boise, Idaho, and I like to say that I'm just north of the home office because we all love to go visit the Stampin' Up! Home office. Um, been married 30 years, and we've got 4 kids, 2 dogs, and 4 cats. We're a little crazy.
A partridge in a pear tree, right?
And a partridge in a pear tree, yeah. So I got into paper crafting so I could scrapbook my kids' childhoods. And then I realized that children destroy paper crafts, and I put it away for a decade and a half.
Oh, wow.
And then I discovered making cards, and wow, is making cards fun. And I've never gone back to scrapbooking.
Oh,
So
no, really?
that is my goal this year. This next starting October is our new fiscal year, Stampin' Up! Year. And I also had a flood in my house, so I now know where all of my photos are. All of my scrapbooking stuff was in the basement. So I'm going to get all of that lined up and start working on it.
That's exciting.
There's no reason for it to sit in the basement.
Amen, sister. I am similar to you in that I started out with scrapbooking first and then went to paper cards and stuff like that. So I've done a little bit of scrapbooking here and there since, but very, very little. I really need to get my tuchus in gear.
Maybe we need a think tank just for scrapbooking.
That's a good idea, actually. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, are you ready to get started, love?
I am. I think I
Oh,
am.
all
We'll find
right.
out.
All right. So here's how it works, guys. Janie and I are each going to be doing our own project, as I mentioned. So one of us will go and we will give you a choice of a this or that. It could be a color scheme, it could be an orientation for a project. You never know what it's going to be. But while you're commenting what your choice is in the comment section, the other person will go ahead and give you their this or that choice. That way we can kind of keep the ball rolling, okay? You guys remember that there is a 20 to 30-second lag between what you hear and what we see, okay? So if we don't respond right away, that's why. And hopefully this way it'll kind of help keep the ball rolling for us, all right? Okay, so Miss Janey, would you like to go first or would you like me to, love?
Why don't you go first so I get an idea of how you do this?
All right. All right, very good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring our hand cameras in. And let's see here. All right, there we go. Okay, so now Miss Janey and I are both using the same basic products. We're doing the Be My Valentine stamp set, and then we're bringing in, or we have the ability to bring in, the meant to be dies, which are right here. Now, unfortunately, the stamp set that coordinates with it is already retired, but we still have a little bit of time left with the dies, and the dies coordinate beautifully with the Be My Valentine stamp set, which is still available. Okay. And then we also have this gorgeous little punch that we can use, and it coordinates with our little bumblebees perfectly. Okay. So my first this or that for you is going to be, if I can reach it, because obviously I'm so well prepared too. All right. Are we going to start with a card base that is Pool Party or Petunia Pop? So right away you get a really difficult question. Okay, so make sure that you go ahead and comment in the comments section. Are we doing a Pool Party base or are we doing a Petunia Pop card base? Okay, now never fear if you like one over the other and it doesn't get voted on, because we're going to use those colors anyway. But this is for the card base itself. Okay, so while you're deciding that, Miss Janey will go ahead and give you her choice. Okay.
Okay, so this really cute designer series paper is also on. Is it okay if I talk about that?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm probably jumping ahead. Anyway, it has basic black, bubble bath, daffodil delight, old olive, petunia pop, and pool party in it. So I'm going to give you the choices of bubble bath or petunia pop.
Nice.
So I should grab my bubble bath.
Love, I see your camera went away.
Oh, where did it go?
I don't know.
What is it doing?
I don't know.
I've got daisies on the screen.
There you go. I heard you click in. Oop. There we are.
Okie dokie.
You're back. All right, I've got petunia pop for mine.
Okie dokie. So yeah, my choices are bubble bath or petunia pop.
Okay, let's see here.
So we'll see if we get some votes.
Oops.
So it looks like you have votes for petunia pop. Or do we both do the same color?
I imagine that even if we use the same card base, we will have two fully unique cards.
Oh, I see. You posted the question up there. Cool.
Yeah, just to make sure that we could decide between the two. Miss Glenda says bubble bath.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
You know what? I was going to bring in an embossing folder, and I didn't do it, so I'll be right back. I'm not going far, though.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with the vote for bubble bath.
All right.
And do I get to do any type of card base I want, or do I have to?
You get to do anything you want, darling.
Anything. Okay.
Anything.
I wasn't sure if we get votes on all things.
You don't have to get votes on all the things. You can choose what things you want to get votes on. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. I'm in a slight moment of panic because I realize that I haven't separated my embossing folders yet. So, that's right. I had to get my my catalog out to remember.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Well, look at me go.
Fun.
I know. All right. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Just slightly unprepared there. Okay. Here we go, folks. I have 2 different embossing folders, and I need you to help me decide which one I'm going to use. So we have the exposed brick embossing folder, and we have the Damask Designs embossing folder. So I need to know, are we doing bricks or damask? Which one do you think we should do? All right, and while you're deciding that, I'm going to cut another piece of cardstock here, and I'm actually cutting it from Petunia Pop, and my thought is that I'm going to put a layer on the front of my card with whichever embossed paper we choose, okay? Here we go. All right, I see bricks. Okay. I'm doing this one in just a slightly smaller size. So this piece of paper is going to measure 5 1/4 by 4 inches, which is what we would consider a standard layer, right? So I'm going to emboss that one with the bricks embossing folder. So thank you very much for that, Miss Glenda.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to pull out some layers that I have in my scraps.
All right, Miss Janey, how do you store your scraps? Inquiring minds want to know.
I use sheet protectors.
Okay.
For every color. I use a label maker. And
nice.
Oh, my hands are upset or sideways again. I'm sorry.
That's okay. There you go.
There we go. Okay. So, yeah, page protector, the heavy duty ones.
Nice.
And that's what we do. So I also stick some scraps, and I have some embossed scraps in here that I think could be cute layers.
Oh, nice.
So do you want to do the dots or the plaid?
Oh, that's a good one.
We've got 2 choices pre-made here. So let's use some of these beautiful layers up.
That's nice. So I stick all of my scraps in the package with my paper. So that it looks like this. You know, I've got, this one doesn't have very many, but for example, my Daffodil Delight is just a couple of full sheets now and a bunch of scraps. But I do that because, you know, ADHD brain doesn't remind me to look in other places for scraps.
Sure.
And it's not right in front of me. I will completely forget it even exists, like totally out of sight, out of mind.
So, yeah, I understand that so much. All right, so I made my card base 11 inches wide by 4 1/4.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going for a Z fold, so I scored it at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4.
Ooh. I dig it.
Let me get my bone folder here to work. Okay, so we got a vote for plaid, and my camera just went out again.
Oh, did it? What's it doing? It's being contrary, isn't it?
Connection lost, reconnecting. I'm sorry.
That's okay, no worries.
I wonder if it has to do with that power outage this week.
Technology has a mind of its own. It does what it wants. All right, there we go. Okay, now I've got this layer, and I want to do, I think, oh, that might be, we need to decide if we're going to do a great big huge piece right in the front, or are we going to do the next size down? Actually, I don't really like that, so we're going to go this way. All right, I'm going to do that one because it's going to cut a little outline, and then it'll also cut the center area whole. So the solid print design will be that center size. By the time it cuts out, it'll be just right. So I need to figure out what paper I want to use.
So, Miss Dana, the stream
Yes,
is
ma'am.
not showing up on my channels.
Is it not?
So I'm just going to type in to let people know they can find me on your page.
Okay. I think that you can probably share the live stream so that they can watch it on your channel. I mean, watch it on your page. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, that's just weird. Okay. You know, I totally forget about the B side of this paper sometimes. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. I don't know which pattern I want to use. But then I remember there's this whole B side of it that's beautiful. This paper really is pretty, actually. I've used a couple of packages of it. All right. So I think I need to decide if I'm going to do the beautiful floral print or if I'm going to do the really cool little buzzing bee pattern there for my hexagon shape. Okay. So I need either the floral print or the green buzzing print. Okay, so I need to know which one you think we should do. And I think I'm going to go ahead and cut both because I really like them.
Because I really like them, she says.
Because I really like them, and I may end up doing another card later with the other one. So, you know, we'll see. It's a good thing that we really like them, right? Like, that's kind of a good quality to have.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here. All right. I'm seeing more people are coming in. Be sure to come in and say hello. Let us know you're here. Jump right on in with our live stream. Okay. Miss Glenda says green. All right. There we go. Now I got to remember there we go. I got to remember which way I lined it up when I cut it in the first place so it still fits.
Yes.
Because I don't like to give it any extra space. You know what I mean? If it's 3 3/16 inches, then we're cutting it at 3 1/4 exactly. So I give it exactly the tiniest little strip on the end.
No wiggle room allowed.
That's right. No wiggle room at all. That's right. Look at that on the sides. Nothing. Nothing. We like that. All right. There's the green. I dig it. Okay. There's that one. All right. And then this one here. Let's see.
All right.
There you go.
I think this is going to fit in my mini machine. We'll see.
All right. And where's that one? Uh-oh. I must these. Excuse me. My goodness. Thank you.
This is the first time to use these dies. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Is it really?
I didn't know you got an outline.
Yes. Miss Janey, I cannot believe you've not used them yet. Oh,
Thank
that's
you,
bad.
for getting me out of my comfort zone.
Good. Good. Thank you so much, Miss Glenda. I appreciate that also. All right, so we're going with the green instead of the floral print, right? All right.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Okay, so I die cut that plaid as a layer.
So cute.
And
is your camera getting ready to go out? Nope, there it caught up. Okay.
I turned off the Wi-Fi and went with cellular, so that
I gotcha.
Apparently my phone is having a day.
Hey, you know it's all good.
Come on.
It is all good. All right, so I want to put a piece of ribbon, I think. I'm going to put that one off to the side because we're not using the floral print. We're going to use the green buzzy buzz one. And let's see here. What are we going to do?
Well, ooh, stripes.
All right. It's a little bit of a different sort of thing to be designing on the fly, isn't it?
It is, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah. And just keeping it laid back and chill, you know? Folks, this is what the design process looks like, what you don't often get to see. And sometimes we know right away what we're going to do, but oftentimes we don't. Or at least I don't, you know. Sometimes I think I've got an idea and then I start to put it together and I go, oh, what was I thinking? Ugh.
Yep, that's the truth.
Okay, let's get our blocks here. You know, I mentioned on my live stream the other day or somewhere, one of my shows, that the new Autumn 12 suite, right, that just released yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I got it with the demonstrator pre-order, and I've been working on some projects for it, and I literally lost one of the stamps in the set. I have no idea where it is. I have torn my studio upside down looking for it, which means there's a very real chance that Hank the Tank came in and found it on the floor and ate it.
Oh, heavens, no.
Oh my gosh, a brand new stamp set. Oh, I was devastated.
Well, yeah.
Like, no, I don't like that. All right, I need Darling Duckling and Memento ink. What you got, love?
My camera will not rotate. Okay, so trying to navigate the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a plaid DSP and a floral, but I also have the beads. So
Nice.
which two should I put together?
Ooh.
Plaid and florals, plaid and bees.
You get two choices.
Put it on that camera.
There we go. All right. Well, I have just stamped my bee's body on, whoops, when I'm throwing things, on the white paper here. And
thank you, Glenda. I love your vote.
That's wonderful. Plaid and floral. Very nice. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Okay. So how do you tell your people to ink the stamps? I always tell them tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush.
Tap, tap, tap.
Yep. Tap, tap, tap. Oops, I'm going to bring that closer so I can line it up. Otherwise, it'll be all out of the order. I'm also doing this without my glasses on, so this could be interesting.
Well, you were just living dangerously.
Oh, wild and free, baby. Wild and free.
You're going to be so surprised when you see it in real life.
I know.
With your glasses.
I know. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so cut that down a little bit.
I love it.
So my plaid is 1.5 inches wide and 3 3/4 high. So where are we going? I have to lay it out on the cutter because my brain can't do math.
It's okay.
So that means my florals is 3.5 wide and 3 3/4 high. There we go. Now we're going to use some adhesive.
Wonderful. Adhesive is good. I think I'm going to put my glasses on because I'm a little concerned that stamping these wings after the fact is going to be catastrophic if I don't.
So is Tennessee still in hot and heavy summer? Are you guys starting to cool down for fall?
Well, our cooling down and yours are different, but yes, we are starting to cool down a little. I believe it only got to about 80 degrees today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds beautiful.
Yes, it actually, we had a big thunderstorm move through, and I was judging fiber arts at the Tennessee Valley Fairgrounds today, and oh yeah, it was so much fun. And there was a tornado warning for the Knoxville and Oak Ridge area. And I know I shouldn't, but I always laugh when that happens lightheartedly because I'm originally from Oklahoma, so I'm originally from Tornado Alley.
Yes.
And the number of times that there has been an actual tornado when they have issued a tornado warning here in East Tennessee is maybe like 1 to 1,000.
Okay.
So, the weather gets really dark and gloomy, and, the thunder booms and the lightning crashes and the rain gets loud and crazy and big, and they go, there's going to be a tornado.
The sky is falling.
Yeah. I know I shouldn't be that way, but, I do it lightheartedly. You know what I mean?
Got it. Okay, so I just put dimensionals all around to attach those hexagon layers together.
Nice.
So, having fun with the dimensionals. There's the layers for the front.
Very nice.
Okay, so where are the bees? So should I stamp my bee with Daffodil Delight, or should I, for his body, or should I just use cardstock and punch out his little body?
Oh.
There's a vote for the people who say what we do.
Mm-hmm. And it makes a big difference in the look of him.
Yes.
Yes. So this is what he looks like with Daffodil Delight stamped. We've got a white outline, and with the daffodil cardstock, you won't have that, will you?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. All right. I have brought in, because I'm totally going rogue here, Pretty in Pink ink instead of Bubble Bath. Like, I know. Don't tell me what colors to put on your paper.
Those color police are going to come.
Oh, that's right. Don't tell me what color to use. Paper. I'll use whatever I doggone feel like. Thank you for that, Miss Linda or Miss Glenda. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need to get back on track though and quit getting distracted, because I get distracted easily. So let's see here. All right. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but we shall see. No, you can't see it. So I'm just going to tell you, this stamp set has 4 different faces that you can choose from. There we go. And they're all really, really cute, but we can only have one face, obviously. Obviously. I mean,
Dana says you can only have one face.
My face is generally a look of, what are you doing? What are you talking about? What am I doing? I don't know.
Love it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to make a happy bee. All right, so we have 2 choices. We have the little eyes open smile, or the little squinty-eyed, smiling real big smile.
Okay, so that's too funny. Glenda, I was asking if I should stamp my bee with yellow Daffodil Delight, or for his body, or if I should just punch it with yellow Daffodil Delight cardstock.
She was trying to figure out, what are you talking about, lady? I was given all kinds of weird things. Only one face here in the midst of...
She's zoned out on the face choices. So stressful.
Oh my goodness.
What bee face will have tonight?
Oh dear. So the punch punches out the little bee, and this big heart here can either be a big heart, duh, or or as you can see there, it's just a big white heart, or it also will coordinate with that stamp for the wings, so you can stamp it on there and have another layer. I'm going to get a case of the giggles tonight. I don't even know why.
Well, if your bee needs another face, you could always make a bee inside too.
That's right. That is right. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you what.
Funny.
Oh dear.
Okay, so I'm jumping ahead and stamping my bee's wings without a vote. I just executive decision decided it needed to be pool party.
Oh yeah.
So
oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice. We like pool party on the wings. That's good. There we go. So are you guys full-blown fall now then?
We're still in. We had degrees we had 2 days of 100. The first in September. Ugh. Anyway, we're still hot summer. Is that what you said?
Oh, okay.
Full blown summer.
Yeah.
No fall yet.
I got you. I'm really hoping that we will have a nice, comfortable little fall, but I'm afraid we're going to go straight from summertime to wintertime because the summer has been so hot. I expect, and a lot of the old timers do as well, that we are going to have a really intense winter.
Oh.
Yeah. And because the folks around here use plants to tell them what the weather's going to be like and little woolly caterpillar bugs. Yes. And they both say we're going to have a lot of snow.
Wow.
Yeah. And they're not usually wrong. So,
yeah.
You know.
People around here look at the woolly caterpillars too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're probably getting ready to hear it too, aren't you?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think we usually see them in September.
Yep. All right. I'm thinking I want to do another little bee. So I can do the other face on him. Have a little girl bee and a little boy bee. And well, you know about the birds and the bees.
At least the bees and the bees.
At least the bees and the bees.
Oh my goodness, I did not. I stamped too far close to the edge.
Oh, don't you hate it when that happens? There we go.
It's easy to do.
Absolutely. You say take 2? All right. I'm going to see if I can stamp this again and see how it works out. So I'm stamping my bee in Daffodil Delight. And then I'm stamping his stripes in Memento. And then I'm doing his wing in Memento as well. Here we go. Bring that up here. Put that one over there.
Okay.
All right, that's okay.
Okay. So which face did you use, Dana?
Huh?
Which face did you use?
I used the little squinty-eyed smile, and now I'm going to be using the wide-eyed smile.
Okay. Yeah, I like the squinty-eyed smile too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my favorite one. Because I feel like that's the way I usually am. I have a good time. I smile with my whole face.
Yes, me too. I have friends that told me, you have a squinty eye smile that shows you're happy.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Okay. Rotate and go with it.
And you really can't be not happy when you're paper crafting, so, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, now I'm going to put his wings going the other direction. I don't mean that. I mean I'm putting him facing the other direction. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, I really want to put ribbon on there. So, what ribbon do I want? Let's see here.
Oh, I need to make antennas still.
Huh?
Antenna? I didn't make an antenna for my bee.
I didn't either. I made one of them into a heart, so I have to cut another one.
Like, something's missing from my bee. He's looking a little odd.
Yeah.
He's a special bee.
So I actually, he's a special bee. I love it. Of course, they're all little special bees. All right. I'm glad you said that because I had forgot all about it and not even realized why my poor little bees' faces look naked.
Oh, it's nice when an ink pad is juicy. Looks way better. There's a tip from a professional stamper. Have a well-inked stamp pad, people.
Yes.
Ha ha ha.
I always think that when you put the antenna on, it makes them look like their eyebrows are making mean face. You know what I mean? Look at this. He's like, "Hurr!"
Yes, that does. It looks like Grumpy Bee. We have Dana's Grumpy Bee.
Or he's up to no good or something. I mean, you know.
Yes.
There, see, even.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. That's so funny.
My punch was really hard to use. Look, I was punching 2 layers of cardstock.
Oh, that explains it.
Doesn't work quite the same.
No, ma'am. All right. Let me put this. Okay, guys, I have another question for you. And your choices are white and white. So, you know, you can't go wrong. I'm using the white, what is this? Woven, I forget what they're called, but it's the white and Misty Moonlight combination. Glenda says it must be the boy bee. Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. All right, this one is a 1/4-inch wide ribbon, and it is from the White and Misty Moonlight combo pack. And then this one is the white woven ribbon, which is on the last chance list, I think. I'm hoping.
I think so.
Which I'm really sad about because this is a really pretty ribbon. Anyway, it's a 1/2 inch, so it's a bit wider. And a little bit lighter as well. So I need to know, are we going to use the 1/4-inch ribbon or the 1/2 inch ribbon? And what I'm wanting to do is tie it around this layer into a knot before I attach it to the card base. So I need you to tell me which one I'm going to use to tie into a knot around that card layer. Okay, so 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch ribbon, which one? Okay, and while you're deciding that, I am going to take these guys and I'm going to put them on this layer. I was so proud of some of my girls. They entered, a couple of the girls anyway, entered their card projects in the fair and did pretty well for themselves.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. I said, ooh, I went over, I was actually judging the fiber arts. So I was in the space right next to the paper crafts, and I went over to take a look and see how everything went. And I said, ooh, that's one of my girls, and that's one of my girls, and that's one of my girls.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was really excited for them. I know. It's so much fun when you get one of those ribbons, you know? I mean, it's just so much fun. I think I want to put that up there. This is going to be a love card. Need a small dimensional for that heart. Okay, girls, now listen. I can't have one person say 1/4 inch and one person say 1/2 inch because then it's a tie and that just won't work. So, Miss Janey, would you like to be the tiebreaker for me? Will we do 1/4 inch ribbon or 1/2 inch ribbon on my card?
Oh, I'm going to say 1/2 inch. Make it a challenge.
All right. All right.
Always a challenge to me.
I love it. I'm here for it, sister. I'm here for it. Also, by the way, have you guys noticed this little doodad that I've got on my ribbon? Janey, I know you've seen this, right? Yes. If y'all have not done this already to your ribbon, like I haven't done with this one, look, this is what it looks like on the shelf. One of them looks like a hot mess, and the other one looks like it is very well put together and neat and tidy. This is the coolest contraption ever. Go visit our friend Brenda Quintana on YouTube. Type in ribbon saver, and she has a beautiful video that shows you exactly how to make it. You will thank us. You're welcome. Okay. Well, that being said, right? I mean, it is very, very cool. And she gives you measurements for 3 different sizes too. So that's wonderful. All right. Now, I'm not going to tie this into a bow. I know some people cringe when they hear the word bow and they have to tie one. I'm going to tie a very simple knot on here. It's really, really easy to do. You're just tying it over itself and then tie it over itself again, and that's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, there we go. Just like so. All right, and then I'm going to take my good scissors and I'm going to cut my ribbon. And if you're a true blue crafter, you know what the good scissors are. And if you're a true blue crafter, your husband and children know what the good scissors are too.
Okay, should I stamp my sentiment with petunia pop or bubble bath?
Oh, good question.
And I have my preference, but I'll let you all tell me what you think I should do.
All right.
Gotta play the game.
That's right. This is what makes it fun. And it's incredibly challenging for us too, isn't it? Like, come in here and have an idea and let people wreck it. Oh, you thought you had an idea what you were going to do? Well, let's just see about that.
And then you can also tell me if I should do white ribbon or this beautiful petunia pop iridescent ribbon that came out with the Halloween suite.
Yes. Okay, so friends, there is something to be said about this, by the way. Even if you're not into Halloween at all, go over to the Halloween stuff and really pay attention to their ribbon and embellishments, because often they can be used for a lot of other projects that are not Halloween.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I have some folks who really like Halloween and some that don't do it. And I'm always telling them, make sure you check out the Halloween stuff anyways, just to see what ribbon and embellishments there are. You never know. And that beautiful iridescent ribbon is a prime example.
And then also these gorgeous sparkle stars, shimmer star foam stickers.
Yes.
Oh, we had so much fun using the white ones on Christmas cards.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Well, and you remember the glow-in-the-dark Halloween paper?
Oh, yeah.
So many cool, fun things were done with that. All right. Okay, guys. let's see here. Our next question is going to be, never mind, because I already made the decision for us.
Oh, you did?
I did. So I typically have a general rule with regard to putting layers and dimension on your cards for if you plan to ship them out in the mail. And that is typically 2 layers of dimension because that's approximately 1/4 of an inch, which puts you at your limit for US Postal for the 1 postage stamp, right? So some people can get away with 3, and I don't. I do no more than 2 layers of dimensionals on a project that's going to go in the mail. Do you have issues with that? Do you use 2 more than 2, or?
We have issues. So
Do you?
I often just keep a stash of hand cancel stamps on hand and use them.
Yep.
But yeah, I do try to make sure that I have the option with some. So I am going to fussy cut this jar out.
You're fussy cutting one of the jars?
I needed a jar of honey.
Nice. Get it, girl. Miss Glenda says, my son had me start to make a Halloween wedding card, and I ended up going big, and it turned into a 2-page scrapbook page.
Oh,
wonderful. I love it.
Did he ever get a card?
That's a good question. Whatever, it doesn't matter because he got a nice Halloween scrapbook page. So
okay,
that's good. I love it.
So fun.
I love it. That's awesome.
It doesn't fit.
Okay. That is awesome.
So speaking of depth, I was going to use a wobble on my bee.
Ooh, nice.
So he's a little flying. I like to give him a little stretch, but you're right. Definitely don't want to put any more dimensionals on him. So I had already put a dimensional. Yeah. Actually, it should be the same as the. Why did I do that? I don't need a dimensional. I want him to fly. I don't want him to adhere. Pardon me while I remove my dimensional. Okay. My brain's a little rummy.
All right, you go that way. All right, and you stay there. Okay, now I need something else, and I need a white card layer for the inside too, and an envelope, because no naked insides and no naked envelopes.
Yes. So yeah. I took one of my strips of plaid petunia pop and stuck it on my interior with a white layer.
Nice.
And remember to clean my stamp. Do you do all the cleaning after you're done with your project, or you clean as you go?
It depends on how big of a mess I'm making. Sometimes I do clean as I go. But if I'm just like this, just doing one project, I'll put my stamps all on one side. That way they're out of the way and not getting on my things. So yeah, it just depends. There we go.
Okay, so you said white ribbon, I think is what the white means.
Mm-hmm.
Got all the backings removed here. And another one. Got to commit with where I'm going to put this thing now. I'm just going to put some Seal Plus on down there, and loop-de-loo it on here. And there we go.
Cute, cute, cute. And then
Get my special ribbon scissors out too. Just gonna see how that looks. I like to put my Seal Plus down like that, so it's my saver.
Yeah.
Holds it for me. That's what I'm trying to say. Holds the ribbon.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Yep, I think the ribbon's nice. It doesn't overpower with so much petunia.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
white was definitely a good choice. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that means I need some on the inside too. They're love bees.
So do your doggies come and stamp with you?
Sometimes it depends. When I have freshly cleaned my studio or when I have people coming in the next day or so, no. Because I freshen everything up to make sure that any of my folks who may be allergic to dogs, they don't have to worry about it. But any other time, yeah. Yeah, I generally have a bodyguard or two under my feet, which incidentally is how I fell the other day. Mm-hmm. So, yes, usually I do have helpers. How about you? You've got your fur pups in there?
Yes, they're usually want to be out here with me. But they like to go in and out and in and out and in and out, and that does not work for being live.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't get to come out if it's video time.
Yeah, I gotcha. Mine will do pretty well about laying and staying put once I get them to lay down, but But then if they start wrestling around and playing, it's kind of like having two teenage boys in the room. They're loud and boisterous and wrecking the world, and it's very distracting.
Yes.
So it just depends on how well they're willing to settle down. All right, now I am going to go to Old Faithful and grab Rhinestone Basic Jewels because these are what I consider a staple in the studio. These go with literally everything. And yes. I think that's what I'm going to use here. All right. But now tell me, Janey, do you struggle with where to place gemstones?
Oh, I futz them around quite a bit until I am it's a process.
Yes. I envy those people who can just poop, 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 and it's done, and it looks gorgeous. And meanwhile, I'm like, okay, cross my eyes, stick my tongue out. Let me see if I can turn it this way and that.
Yep.
Come on. Makes me crazy. But then I like this one, so I'm leaving it.
He has landed.
Oh, I love it. Oh, thank you so very much, Miss Glenda. We appreciate that. She's loving it. All right.
Thank you. Got
I
it.
might even take a little bit of Wink and
together.
Stella.
Oh,
Don't trip! Don't trip! Ah!
Wink and Stella, yes.
Yeah, but don't you hate it when it drips on you?
Oh,
Oh! All right, well, you know what? That's okay. You're not going to see it very much right there anyway.
you can embellish it.
Yeah, that's right. I'll tell you what. Okay, let's try that again. There we go, with less oomph.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Okay, just a little dab. There we go. All right, and I think I might have saved it so it's not gonna bleed out my little bee. So I think we're okay.
Oh, good.
All right. Yes.
Oh, you
Oh,
got 2 cutie pies.
yes. And this one doesn't have any kind of sentiment actually at all. So this one can be used for any occasion whatsoever, but definitely has a love theme. But this could be a, let's see, you're as sweet as honey. I love you no matter what. But that one seems weird. That one's like what I would tell my sister when she irritates me. You know?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean you love me no matter
You've been
what?
a
I mean,
punk, and I love you anyway.
right, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know about that one, but you'll always be the one for me. You make my heart buzz. And how about just a cute, sweet little love you? That's fine.
So, have you tried the in color flat curls from our annual catalog?
Yes, I love them.
I love that they come in 3 sizes.
Yes.
I love that they're so flat for
Yes.
mailing.
Yes, absolutely. I've gone through like 3 packages already, Janey.
Yeah.
They are amazing. I love them.
Really love all the colors.
Yes. And I love how we started out with basically the same supplies. And even at one point, looking like, we had some choices that were the same, and yet our projects look totally different.
Very totally different.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite things. I love seeing what other people do with the products, and it's just amazing.
I also try not to push my embellishments down so I can move them around, but I think
Yes.
Come on, you're coming with me.
I love that you put him on a wobble. That is so stinking cute. See, I know. I'm right there with you, friend.
There, I think it belongs on the jar.
I was absolutely lucky this time. It literally never happens. It only happened to prove me wrong because I happened to say it on a live stream. That's the only reason. Literally the only reason.
Goodness.
That is such a super stinking cute card, Janey. I love it.
Thank you. It's so nice that I got an opportunity to play with this product.
Yeah, I can't believe you've not used those dies. Now you're going to have to do something else with the dies just so that you can say you've really given them some good use.
Yes. They're so cute.
They are really cute.
So
I'm going to make a box.
Oh.
I'm going to make a box next. Yeah, I think so. I'm sitting here kind of do with the dies as well, and I think I'm going to use the biggest one, and I'm going to make, maybe not the biggest one. That's really big. But maybe this one, and I'll use it to make a box. So I'll cut 2 of them, one for the bottom and one for the top, and then manufacture the side. We'll see.
Okay, say that one more time. One for the
bottom and one for the top.
Okay.
And then I will manufacture sides. So what I'm thinking, what should work, crossing fingers, is that it looks like there's 2 1/8 of an inch
Uh-huh.
on each side. So if I did 2 inches, that would go in just slightly from the edge, right? So if I went 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, so what is this? 6 sides, so 2 inches 6 times.
12 inches.
Huh?
12 inches.
Yep. And then a 1/2 inch for the little edge that connects it, right?
Uh-huh.
And then however tall we want it. So if we want it, say, 2 inches tall, or let's go 1.5 inches. That way we can do a 1/2 inch score down each side. So it would be a 3/4 inch tall strip by the time hold on. I'm gonna do this because in my head now I'm getting distracted. So ADHD brain. Do you want to hang on for this or no?
I
If
do.
not,
I'm very curious.
okay.
I want to see. Okay.
Okay.
So welcome, Deborah. I'm glad you've been watching and playing with us. I'm sure
Hey,
you're
guys.
friends as friends. Okay.
Yes.
So should I add some pool party? Not pool party. I put a pool party little line in here.
Uh-huh.
Should I add some bubble bath? Oh, did my camera turn? I don't know what my camera's doing. Should I add some bath flowers around there? Got quite a delay here.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and make this a 3-inch strip so that by the time I get my score lines, it's going to be a 2-inch box. But I'm going to cut 2 of those because I need one for the top and one for the bottom, right? If the box is going to slide into itself. So there's that. And then let's see here. I'm going to take this, and is this big enough or no? And so right away, I'm also thinking it's going to have to be less than 2 inches, right? Because this is 11-inch paper. I'll have to make extra strips or something. So, let's see here.
Do you have any 12 by 12 white or?
Yes. I do indeed have some 12 by 12 white. In fact, I'm sure I have one open, but it is somewhere else. So I'll open a new one.
That's always the case.
Yes.
Somewhere in this studio is what I need.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Okay. And let's see, we'll still have to make the score lines like 1 7/8 instead of 2.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, so I'm gonna do 3 and 3 inches here. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a 1/2 inch score on either side. Okay. And then if I do 1 7/8, and then let's see, this is when I would pull out my scoreboard. But, right, because I'm going to try to do this without, okay, yep, 3 3/4. Right? I think. Looks right. Sounds right.
Yep, you're doing good math there.
Yeah, and then 5 5/8. Okay. And then 7 1/2. And then, are you writing these down? Because I'm not.
Oh, I should have done that. I'm listening and listening.
I'll use this as a template anyway, so I'll have
You'll
it.
have to watch the replay, Miss Dana.
I know, right? I'll be able to tell you for sure here in a second. All right.
My card.
And then I have 3/4 of an inch left. Okay, when I've done 1 7/8, I've got 3/4 of an inch left for that attaching strip, but that's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I've got something there, right?
Correct.
Okay, so what I have is 1 2 3 4 5 6 for my 6 sides of my hexagon, and then I have this little strip for my attaching piece. And I would burnish all of my lines. Okay.
Fun.
Yeah, sure. And then burnish those side pieces. Okay. And then we're going to have to cut these. So what I would do is I would just fold it over and miter a little. Just like that. And then fold it over and miter a little just like that. And that will go ahead and cut those little tab areas apart for you. See how they're already cut apart now. And so I'm just going to keep going like that, do my little miter pieces here.
Good idea.
Yep. And then fold it again. Now, mind you, folks, this is a warning. It may or may not work. This is completely on the fly. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I see the vision in my head, and I'm hoping it works out. Right? I mean,
I love it.
Who knows? Who knows? Okay. All right. And then just to make it consistent, miter that last little bit. All right. So what we have is what looks like this. And then we've got our little tab piece that we would glue to the other one so that it fits it together.
You did so good. I love it.
Right? And then with this cut, assuming that this piece was already cut, we would be able to come in and line it up. It's not going to go all the way to the edge, but it will leave an even border all the way around. All right. And then when we do the other piece, this piece right here, when we go to do these ones, have you made the little shim, the little box shim for your Simply Scoreboard?
No.
Oh, girl, let me show you a trick.
Wow.
This is, okay, everybody, this is a very old school Connie Stewart video from like one of her early videos, okay? So if you go to Connie Stewart's channel, not that I'm trying to send you to other demos, but like buy from us, but visit them.
Yes.
But these people are the ones I want to give credit where credit is due. They came up with these things and I want to share that. But this is a simply scored shim. All right. And it is made with a window sheet and a piece of cardstock. And basically what it is 3 edges of window sheet, and you take the cardstock, and it's like a 1/2 inch, well, it's a 1 inch scored in half, and it's attached so that it gives you just this much thickness. Okay. So what happens is that you put it on your scoreboard like this, and it will push your paper out just that much, so that when you score at 1 7/8, let's see, that's 1 3/4. 1 7/8 is the small one there. Okay, and let me bring this one up. I'm going to show you, and it is just microscopically, it's not going to let me. Okay, microscopically smaller. Do you see?
No.
It's probably really hard to see. Yeah, it's probably really hard to see. But anyway, it basically gives you just the tiniest little edge of difference, so that when you put the layers together, your lid will slide perfectly onto the box. So that is my tip for you. So this is, let's see here. I'm going to put the pegs in and do this up. Where did oh, there they are. I was about to freak out. Where are my pegs? Oh, no. Oh, no. I really wish they sold replacements of these pegs, you know? All right. Let's see. It's 1 7/8. It is 3 3/4. Oh my goodness. I can't get my hands to work. There we go. It is 5 5/8. It's 7 1/2 and 9 3/8. And then 11 1/4. And I'm going to double check that. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yep, that's it. All right. So when I've got this piece on here and I come in and I make my score lines. Okay. And then I will be able to slide them into each other once it's finished. So that's wonderful. All right. Now, I am going to stop piddling with this because you guys don't want to watch me make a whole other project. But
we're
but you get the idea. Okay. So now that you know I've started it, just know that as soon as we say goodbye, I'm going to at least finish the base of the box. And I will post a picture. How's that?
Nice.
Yeah. All right, Miss Janey. So would you like to hold your card up? You know what? Let's go ahead and close this screen off so that it is just our smiling faces. There we go. And then we can hold our cards up. There we go. Isn't that bad? I love it. Well done.
Fun.
Wasn't that exciting?
This is a blast. I hope you invite me to come back.
I absolutely will, darling. Thank you so much for being here with us today. It's been so much fun. So wonderful.
All the nice guests that you have. They were very welcoming.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us this evening. Of course, we really appreciate you guys. And, you know, it wouldn't be as much fun without all of you guys. So we really appreciate you. If you haven't already gone over to like Miss Janey's page, be sure to do that. If you haven't liked my page, be sure to do that. Give us some love. And if you like the products that you see today, go ahead and order either through Janey or I, whoever your demonstrator is. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.